So I get a lot of questions about whether or not it's safe to prune fruit trees in the wintertime. The answer to that question is it depends. Sometimes you don't have much of a choice. For example, I prune trees professionally and I have thousands of trees to do every year. I've got to start as early as I possibly can. But when I do start in January, I usually focus on the apple trees. They seem to do better. Also, where I'm pruning is a zone 6A. So if you live in a zone 4, you might want to wait a little bit before you start pruning. Let me just show you exactly what happens to pruning cuts in the wintertime so you understand why it's not ideal, but it's also not detrimental to a tree. So here's a pruning cut that I did last year. And as you can see, we have this dead tissue that froze after the pruning. If you look real close, you can see underneath some of that dead tissue, the tree is starting to seal off that wound, but it's going to have to come up over this little lip before it fully seals off. And so that's what can happen if you do prune early in the season. Here's a pruning cut that I did several years ago when I removed the leader, so that I could do a modified central leader on this particular apple tree. And it was a significant cut, but it also is taking quite a bit longer to seal off because I prune this orchard every year in the middle of the winter time. So to answer the question, can you prune in the middle of the winter? Absolutely. It just depends on your growing zone, what type of tree you're pruning, how many trees you have to prune, etc. So I hope that answers your question, and if you have more, please comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.